Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Megan. I do sewing, embroidery, and other crafty things. And in today's video, I thought I would do a good old chatty vlog for you. So it is officially day 11 of Vlogmas, so I only missed one day so far, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But as you guys hopefully saw my last clip, which, sorry about the sound quality, I did not realize that it would be that loud and obnoxious, so I'm sorry if you watched that. But anyways, in my last video, I showed you guys a screenshot, kind of, a slow-mo video of my craft booth that I did. So I did a craft show yesterday, so on Saturday, and now today is Sunday. I just got back from spending some time with my family. My aunt just moved to the area, and my parents came and visited, so we had a nice time, exchanged some gifts and everything, so it was a really good time. So I just got back. It is about 5:30, so I'm pretty pooped. Probably the rest of the night I will just relax. Maybe I'll film a video for tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure. I usually like to come home and record the videos and then post them that night, but kind of depends. I might just do it tonight anyways. We'll see. So anyways, so I thought I would come on here while it's all fresh in my memory to tell you all about how my recent craft show went. So as you can probably tell by the thumbnail of this video, it did not go well, unfortunately. So a little bit of a background. I live in the Rochester, New York area, and I had a craft show in Penfield. That was the only one that I can find that was close to me, so it was about a 20-minute drive, which is pretty good in my opinion. All the other craft shows in the area, at least the ones that I could tell, were at least an hour away. So since this is my third holiday craft show, second one this year, I thought I would just, test out a couple ones, see what works best for me. So I decided to go with this one, go with the one that was closest to me. So yeah, that's why I went with that one. The other one I did was in the Syracuse area, and I really wanted to kind of go between Rochester and Syracuse, because if you don't know, I'm from Syracuse, New York. So I thought I would, do a show there and do a show here and see how they both go. And my November craft show that I did right before Thanksgiving, that one went really well. Definitely going to go back to do that one. And then this one, unfortunately, was a flop that I just did yesterday. So a little bit of a backstory. So this craft show that I just did, like I mentioned to you, if you guys are interested in doing craft shows, I highly recommend that you join different Facebook groups for your area. So I'm a part of a couple for like the central New York area, like vendors are looking for crafters, and then people post about upcoming events and things. That's actually how I found the past two craft shows that I recently did. So that's how I found this one that I did it was at a church, and like I said, in Penfield, New York. Only one that I could find in the area, and other people said that it was kind of in the same boat. So it was yesterday, so December 10th. Going forward, probably this weekend will be the last weekend that I'll do craft shows moving forward. I would like to do them earlier in the year too, because I feel like people usually get their gifts kind of October or November, and then by December they pretty much have everything. So it's kind of a good thing to know for me, and for planning purposes and everything, and kind of trying to figure out what shows I'm going to do for the crafting season. But yeah, so unfortunately this one was not well attended. It was their first time doing it, which my one that I did in November, it was their first time too, but I was like, you know what, let's just wait and see. And the November one turned out really well. There was a good amount of people coming in. It was at a college, so there were some college students, so that kind of organically already brought a certain population there. This one that I did, I don't know if they kind of put the word out there properly. I know that they said they posted on like Craigslist and like other social media platforms for it. But they unfortunately didn't even have very good signs. The signs that I did see outside were very small, like the lettering, and I think that's kind of what really did it. There was also a lot of elderly people that were there, which is, all people is good people, right? So any population is fine. But none of the elder people were that interested in my items because they were kind of more geared towards, you know, young adults and things like that, and kind of kids. As you guys saw, I had some sweatshirts and everything that I made. I made some long sleeve shirts, and I made some regular sweatshirts that I embroidered. Not all of them are embroidery. I think only one of my type of sweatshirts was embroidered. And then I had some keychains, and then I had scrunchies. And then lastly, I had some aprons that I brought with me that I embroidered on my Racoma. If you guys have not seen my work with me video on making those aprons, definitely check that out. It was a quick video for me to film, so it was quite nice. But anyways, unfortunately it was not well attended at all. My aunt was there with me. She's my great aunt, so she's my grandfather's sister. So she was there. She recently moved to the area, so that was super nice. And she really wanted to do a holiday craft show with me, so I thought I would just, you know, say, hey, I'm doing a craft show. Do you want to do it with me? So she came and helped. They provided free lunch, which was really nice. They had different types of soups. I had turkey chili, and it was very good. Although I'm not very particular about the, you know, my food palette and everything like that. So that was nice. But like I said, not well attended. Many of the crafters. So, okay. So there's like crafters. There's people that are like more into the antiques. And then other people that are more into like the crafty stuff. There was a lot of kind of like antique-y crafts there. You know, there was a lot of people that were selling like jewelry. I think this one woman that was across from us that actually did pretty well. She's from Tastefully Simple or something like that in the area. And she was selling like cake boxes and things like that where you just would have to put water like and like an egg into them. And she had like spices and like all those different things. She was doing really well. There was a woman there that was selling crochet items. Another lady that was, I think, reselling knit mints. You could tell that they were reselling them just because this, like, the thread was so small that it would have like literally taken them like weeks just to make one, you know, mitten. And just the other things, you know, everybody, you know, has their own particular palette about things, but I like, you know, decent quality crafts. You know, I'm not trying to be craftist. I'm not trying to be craftist, okay? So, but everybody has different, you know, tastes, and I can appreciate like a really good quality item, especially at a craft show, and some of the people just weren't selling the best. But you know, everybody has their own taste, so I'm not bashing anybody, but personally, the other stuff that people were selling, I would not really go for, versus the one that I did at Lemoyne College, where pretty much everybody had really great quality stuff. You know, there was a variety of things, and I think that's what really drove the crowd and the sales. But yeah, unfortunately, this one that I did, I only made $60 for. I sold 4 scrunchies and a sweatshirt, like not a sweatshirt, a long sleeve shirt, and then a apron. I did bring my embroidery machine with me again, and this time I was embroidering aprons. Next time I might embroider keychains again because I did have some interest. As you know, it was in the Rochester area, and people were asking if I had Bill's stuff, and I did not. So next time I do a show in the Rochester area, I'm definitely going to make Bill's things. Other people were selling Bill's stuff, but just like little trinkets and things like that, like ornaments and whatnot. But anyways, like I said, it was just not very well attended. You know, there was like the people that did come were like parents or like little kids or like elderly people, and I kind of go for the young adulthood population. At least that's kind of what I'm trying to gear my items to. But yeah, I had some interest in my keychains, but nobody bought those. And it's interesting because at my last show that I did at Lemoyne College, I was selling a bunch of keychains, never sold any scrunchies, and now it's kind of reverse. So it's kind of interesting how that turned out. But I was very bummed out because I made all of these embroidered sweatshirts. I was really working hard to like have a variety of items As you guys saw, I had a clothing rack, and just if the crowds aren't coming and the sales aren't coming, and it was kind of universal really for all the different vendors there. I think maybe people sold like 1 or 2 items and then that was it. So I think it was kind of a flop for everybody. So that's unfortunate, but that was my last holiday craft fair of the season. But it gave me a lot of ideas for what I want to do for next year. So handed out a couple business cards, so that's always a good thing. Even for my last craft show, I am working with somebody who is a vendor who wants a few custom embroidered sweatshirts. So that's nice that hopefully we'll get some business through there. And then if they know people, I feel like it really only takes one, it can just take one person, then your business is off for the races. So, we'll see. But anyways, I'm probably going to go into another video kind of explaining my business goals, especially going into next year, because we only got a couple more weeks in December and then it's 2023, which is absolutely insane to me. So but anyways, that was kind of a review of my craft show. It did not go as well as I hoped. Will I be going back there again next year? No. But at least I know, and maybe next year I'm thinking of maybe going more into the Buffalo area, because that's where the craft shows are. That's hopefully where the people are, and then the monies, but we'll have to see. Yeah, hopefully next year I'll do better. I'd love to do some spring maybe ones or summer. We'll just kind of have to see. But anyways, like I said, I just kind of wanted to go over a little, talk about what happened at the show. And yeah, so that concludes my craft shows for the 2022 season. Excited to see what 2023 has in store. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update because some of you were asking. And yeah, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any craft show tips or tips for finding good shows or anything like that, or any just general advice, leave a comment down below because it would be helpful for me and then also other viewers of my channel as well. Additionally, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I do all sorts of crafts, sewing, embroidery, other crafty things, of course. It's my slogan, I guess. So if you love to see tutorials or work with me's or chatty vlogs like this, just talking about small businesses and how it goes to run a small business, then definitely please subscribe. I am very close to hitting my goal of 700 subscribers at the end of the year. I think right now I'm at 691, so I just need 9 more people, just 9 more people. So if you could subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up as well, and yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow for day 12 of Vlogmas, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Bye.